is Monday, March 16. I'm going to be home practically all day since my school shut down because of the coronavirus. So far this situation is very scary. I have been trying to wash my hands as much as possible, limit going out, and try to be calm and just think positive. Throughout this week I hope to finish a lot of reading and finish at least 2 books or 3 books throughout this week, since I'm gonna have a lot of time to read. Hopefully, I'm also hoping to clean a lot and just take care of my health and myself. So for this week I'm gonna be finishing Clockwork Angel. I haven't finished it. I did start reading it in my last vlog. I'm gonna be finishing the Goldfinch as well. Now 10:30 a.m. and I'm gonna go get myself some coffee because I need some coffee. Your girl needs to be caffeinated. I'm gonna clean my house while listening to an audiobook. I'm gonna decide which one I want to listen to. Turns out that I actually do have to go to work for my second job, which it's only a few hours, so I'll be back soon. Just got my coffee and I'm going to be listening to an audiobook. I'm still listening to The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. That's a long title, but I'm going to be listening to that audiobook while cleaning my room and drinking my coffee. Let's do it. Alright guys, so believe it or not, I did do my bed every single morning because I did have time finally. I made sure to wash my sheets twice a week.
Elba has tested positive for coronavirus.
Finished cleaning and I had my coffee. It is now 2:25 p.m. I'm gonna have to leave like in an hour or so because I have session with one of my kiddos. I'm going to be reading Clockwork Angel. Hopefully I can get some pages done before I leave. Okay, so I just came back from the Salvation Army and I wasted $1.50, just kidding, $1. I wasted $1. I got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone because we have the same one, but it's super ripped. So I decided to get it again because we need another cover. I also got Looking for Alaska by John Green. And I already saw the TV show, but I can't wait to read the story. My second cup of coffee. Oh shit. It is now 8:31 p.m. Why is there a... There we go. I went to the Salvation Army and made sure to clean my hands as well. Wash my hands right when I came home. And I had dinner. I cleaned. And now it's relaxing. I am about to work on my bullet journal and watch a TV show at the same time. Also drinking more coffee because I need it.
As your leader, I recognize my failure in not being explicit in my...
So today is Tuesday and I'm doing a little skincare routine this morning. March 17 and I woke up trying to be productive with myself. I checked my blog and I'm about to write a little review of a man called OVA. And I'm also on page 584 of the Goldfinch. And I'm also writing on my dotted journal for the month of March. And then keeping track of my pages read, my reading, my books that I'm reading, and my weekly agenda, and my bills. Alright, so it's now 11:30 a.m. I just finished reading a couple of pages and writing on my dotted journal. At first, I'm gonna brush my hair. So since I will be showering in the night tonight, I'm just gonna put on some dry shampoo so my hair can smell clean and look clean as well. I used the Dove Visible Dry Shampoo. This is the setup that I have for my bookstagram for today, for my picture.
There's a warmth in the coldness of the room. All the cars going by are like people on the move. Hold your breath, count to 10. It's okay to feel so small. Let it out, take it in.
I am almost done with the Goldfinch. I am on page 600. 100 more pages to go. I'm going to my small session that I have every afternoon. I'm going to be trying to be productive as much as possible when I come back home.
And do it all over again. Isn't it nice to be all by yourself? Walls don't say words, or secrets they won't tell. These quiet motions must fade.
Good morning. Today is March 18. We have been cleaning the whole morning, so I'm barely drinking my coffee. I also spent my whole morning and my whole night finishing up the Goldfinch, and I have mixed feelings about it. This is 770 pages long, and it took me about 2 weeks to finish reading. There were just some things that were really boring, and I skimmed through that part. He begins telling us about his childhood and how he's blaming himself about his mom's death. I did really love the ending. There's a lot of like quotes in the ending. One of my favorites was, it says, "Because isn't it drilled into us constantly from childhood on, an unquestioned platitude in the culture, from William Blake to Lady Gaga. It's a curiously uniform message, accepted from high to low. When in doubt what to do, how do we know what's right for us? Every shrink, every career counselor, every Disney princess knows the answer. Be yourself, follow your heart." I really liked that quote on page 761. And I just really liked how the ending was portrayed. I finished reading the Goldfinch, and I'm gonna try to finish the other 2 books that I was reading. Now I have to go to my session, which I have Monday through Wednesday. Today's the last day. Just got back from work and I did a little bit of reading of Clockwork Angel. I'm almost done. I'm in the middle of the book, so I'm almost done. The next couple of days I'm actually gonna stay at home like all day, like literally all day. So I need to do a store run today. Hopefully I can do that. Hopefully Target is open. I'm not sure if it's open. This whole week has been going pretty slow, I guess. I've been getting emails of like my different stores that some of them are not closing. Sephora did close. Ulta just closed. Actually, Ulta is closing Thursday, and Barnes & Noble is still open. Very surprised about that. But they have removed all the furniture, and I'm really happy that Barnes & Noble stayed open. But probably they will close it soon. I'm going to begin watching The Goldfinch since I finished the book last night. I'm so excited.
Tends to upset her. She thinks she has to practice, prepare a piece for
The essential oils that I'm going to be using are these ones. It's 100% pure therapeutic, and it has 3 different kinds in each little box. And I have a bunch of them, so it'll last me all year.
No matter how distressing the details I related, I talked about painful memories and suicidal impulses, but couldn't feel them to untapped resilience. It got easier. It's
employing a wide range of hand gestures or anything. A triangle and stuff. I'm not very musical. I played the remote. No sign of this here. Perhaps she wasn't coming.
Good morning, mister. Good morning, sister.
It's Alicia Berenson. I'm a psychologist.
Gone
She said,
for quite some time. Now you can decide if I look any older, if I stand any taller,
I used to make
if I've
cakes
seen the sun in weeks, if my voice is deeper. See, I'm a different person
and I realized
than I was before. Something that time can't heal. I've got other shoes on and a nicer coat. Things that you can't steal.
Thursday. It is the 4th day of this quarantine. I woke up this morning. I started listening to The Silent Patient, which is a thriller. I got it on Scribd, which is an audiobook app. Thank you, Scribd, for the 30-day free trial. I'm so excited for that because you guys have a lot of choices of books to read, and I found The Silent Patient on there. Currently on chapter 36 and I'm absolutely loving it. It's a kind of book that you just want to listen to. This morning it's actually going pretty smooth. I'm actually being very productive. I'm doing laundry. I had breakfast for the very first time this week. I started watching Little Fires Everywhere. I think they picked the best characters for that show, in my opinion. Now 6:27 p.m. I have been listening to The Silent Patient still. I am on chapter 46. 71 chapters, so I'm halfway done. I'm drinking coffee. This is like my 3rd cup of coffee. I'm currently editing. I'm going to listen to The Silent Patient.
with the barking dog.
I'm on chapter 45 and I have it on 1.5 speed. Hi guys, so they just announced that we are on lockdown. I don't know how to feel right now.
To stay at home. That directive goes into force and effect this evening.
Which provided a welcome relief from the cold. I got
wish that. Because what he did was worse. It's funny, I've always thought of fear as a cold.
guys. It's Friday. It is currently 3:41 p.m. Listening to two audiobooks, which are How to Win Friends and Influence People. My dad actually read it already. He recommended it for me, and it's just how to speak to people, and it just has like different influences like Abraham Lincoln. Also listening to Best Self, Be You, Only Better, and this is 8 hours and 9 minutes. It has 18 chapters. It is by life coach Mike Bayer. It's about daily life and if you're actually where you want to be. Obviously we're not where we want to be right now because we have been laid off with work, and a lot of us are in quarantine and lockdown. We're not in the best circumstances right now. That one is it's a good book to listen to right now. How to better yourself once we're out of this situation. I'm also reading All the Ugly and Wonderful Things by Bryn Greenwood. I finished listening to The Silent Patient last night. What I've been doing is just listening to audiobooks because we've been cleaning a lot. I haven't had like a chance to sit down and actually read. Very good for you guys to listen to, like self-care audiobooks. So I've been listening to a lot of nonfiction and self-help books, and in my preference I'd rather listen to the audiobooks rather than reading the physical book.
You can give me. You will forward me a copy of the debate on the subject. He feels that the chain store is...
Of the events described in this book were, or the voice memos app on my iPhone, and an option. But then came a strange and unplanned series of events involving war zones, megachurches, and 10 days of silence that, in a flash, went from the most annoying to the most...
Hello guys, so today is Saturday. I have been basically listening to audiobooks. I started listening to 10% Happier, How I Tamed the Voice in My Head, Reduced Stress Without Losing My Edge, and Found Self-Help That Actually Works, which is a true story by Dan Harris. I'm on chapter 2 and I'm really loving the author's experience. Finished listening to How to Win Friends and Influence People just like a couple hours ago, and I started reading 10% Happier. I also finished reading Clockwork Angel last night, and I can't wait to read the rest of the Clockwork Princess and Clockwork Prince, which I will begin today. I just wanted to talk about my experience this whole week with the quarantine. I did not go out of my house the whole week. Just Monday through Wednesday I had to go to my session, but yeah, those are the only places that I went to, and I came back straight home. But then the rest of the days when I didn't have to go, at first, yes, I was very excited, you know, reading, I'm gonna catch up on my reading. But then we got to Thursday and Friday and I got this emotion in me, and I just started thinking about my job and just thinking like, when is this going back to normal? It can be very overwhelming for a lot of us and for a lot of people who have lost their jobs because of this situation. My advice for self-distancing is to not spend too much time alone in your room. Try to spend time in the living room or in the bathroom. Just kidding, not the bathroom. In the kitchen. Try not to watch the news too much because there's like a lot of misplaced information everywhere, and that makes us anxious. With that being said, I have come to the end of this week, and hopefully the next upcoming weeks are way better than the first week. Hopefully this thing is gone soon, and hopefully you guys are staying healthy and safe. Advice that I can give you guys is, yes, listen to self-help audiobooks. There's a lot of self-help books right now. Scribd gave 30 days free, and they have a bunch of different choices of books and audiobooks. I want to know how you guys spent the whole week with this self-distancing quarantine. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week and watching the whole video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later on. Bye.